Good morning. It is September 11th and we're back in action. Thanks for your patience as I took a little time off for my family, but now we're back in the saddle. I'm going to walk you through each day, really quick aspects of the market that we think you need to be paying attention to. And thank you for all the kind notes asking when we're back. We appreciate your interest in what we're doing. So let's head to the dashboard and just get a sense for today where we're at and a little catch up of the last few weeks, what's been going on. So in terms of the dashboard here, what I've given you is just some basic ETFs. So you can see really quick, SPY, so S&P, middle of the range, Q's, middle of the range, Russell, so small caps, middle of the range, EFA, so that's developed markets outside the US, middle of the range, Japan, middle of the range. Why? Because you saw that big run up this summer. Remember, we were overbought in a lot of things. Then you had August, especially the end of August, things hitting oversold or near oversold. Again, in September, the last few weeks, what you've had is people getting a little bit more concerned about inflation, getting concerned about labor. Obviously, rates had spiked up, dollar was up, and then you had foreign currencies down. People were getting really worried, but we're back in action today. Tech is up. People are getting a little bit more comfortable. But we say be careful a bit because the next few weeks, there's going to be a lot of macro data coming out. This just gives you a sense of, as today, let's say looking ahead here, what do you have? The momentum. You've got SPY. It's been neutral on the short term. Obviously, that makes sense because we've taken a bit of pause in the year rally. Medium term, it's still being bullish, though. Same with the tech. You've had, though, obviously the short term small caps really getting hurt. Same thing. You're bearish on EFA. A lot of this is Japan and then also Eurozone. Bad news coming out of the Eurozone this morning. You can read some of our notes through the Longbow arrows about EVs and what's going on in China and Tesla versus what's happening over in Germany and other countries that used to be the powerhouses, but they're losing a lot of ground. Obviously, inflation's been spiking high. High energy is not helping. The war is still going over there. So we don't expect this to be flipping anytime soon. And then you have the one large market where you're getting bullish. And so we did caution you, be careful on China because everyone and their neighbors seem to be shorted or out of it. It's still pretty large in the benchmarks. If you're looking at EM or even ACWI, China's a huge proportion of it. Same thing, you've got South Korea, other EM countries that mean a lot. So one good piece of information, and those things are going to rally. You saw it was a little bit stronger over last night. But Japan, it's not just Buffett's interest, but you've seen a lot of shareholder-oriented moves. You've also seen ROEs increasing. We expect that to be a secular trend, not just a short-term trend. And really thinking about shareholders. So it's kind of like the best of the bunch. And so we expect you'll probably still see assets flowing in there because I don't think that people are overweight Japan when I'm looking at the data. We're obviously really strong in Japan across not just our hedged portfolios, but our long-only portfolios where we have to play that market. But again, I'm looking here, nothing to do today. So really quick, when you're looking at the trading range, it just lets you know it's neutral. Not much to do. Longbow core signal neutral. And hopefully you've been finding some surprises while I've been gone in the last few weeks. We haven't been stopping working. You've got some bullseye AI trade ideas, and we can talk a little bit more on a separate note about that. I can see you guys putting some comments in there, getting some interesting trade ideas on that. We've got a VIP view and lots of really interesting information coming out from our team. One of the head of data science over at Stanford and a team of PhDs that have been helping us for years to come out with some really exciting products and solutions that we think that you're going to find helpful for not just your own personal portfolios, but if you're managing client money, your client portfolios as well. And so even though a lot of these signals are short term, we're going to be marrying that with the macro, with the fundamental, so that you can put all these pieces together. But this is really the technical piece that a lot of people don't spend a lot of time on if they've come from a fundamental or macro background. And so again, we're trying to put this all together for you so that you can make informed decisions with your positions in portfolios. So we'll see you soon and excited to tell you about all the things coming your way.